What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Yonka Duck coming to you live from New Orleans, NOLA, the NO, the Crescent City. Yeah, that Big Easy, baby. And today I got some content for you coming from community. This time it's my boy Glasses Malone debating DJ Akademiks on this whole Drake lawsuit thing. And we're going to get into it, man. Glasses Malone absolutely annihilated this dude. Artfully annihilated him. No emotions involved. Just straight facts. And that's what you got to do with these glazers. You just got to spit facts. I mean, they're not going to accept it no matter what. They still going to have their talking points, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you can artfully do this without any emotions, and you're going to hear it where DJ Akademiks does get a little bit emotional. And in another clip, he even went so far as to disparage the West Coast, because that's what people who are emotionally involved, that's what they tend to do when they have no argument. So we're going to get into this content, man. With no further ado.
I forgot about it.
Didn't want it.
We was trying to get over it.
So now you suing a nigga because you lost it.
All right, let's talk about the lawsuit and specifically, you know, Jason Martin, Glasses Malone. We both know Drake did not sue Kendrick Lamar. He sued a company
over a Kendrick Lamar song.
It doesn't matter.
That's the only thing that matters.
That's the only thing that matters. He's suing UMG because they didn't stop the song from being published. So, in essence, he is suing because of the song. And DJ Akademiks knows this. But you see, with people like DJ Akademiks, he likes to move the goalposts. You might as well have the goalposts on wheels, my friend.
Sued him.
It's the optics. It's the optics of the situation.
No, it's not just the optics. Cause if he sued him over what he doing for his own career, cousin, that's cool. But you can't talk about suing him over a song cause they dissing you on. You can't take that away from it. He's suing a company over promoting a song dissing cuz from Kendrick Lamar. That's some bitch ass shit, Hack, and it's cool to admit it. You could be down with cuz and still admit that if he fuck with you, bro.
No. Hold on. First of all,
the problem is Drake don't mess with him. He only uses him. And everybody sees it. Except for DJ Akademiks. And I believe he does see it. The problem is he is so invested. He is so far down the rabbit hole that in order for him to admit any of these talking points, any of the rebuttals that Glasses Malone has, he would have to admit that he was wrong. And people who like DJ Akademiks, who's clearly one of these red pillars / incels, that don't fly. He can't admit wrong. The far right won't admit wrong. That's not what they do.
No, I'm always honest. Now, me personally, I don't think he should look to sue, number one, because I do believe some of the tactics, even if they use it for Kendrick, let's say bots or whatever, not saying they did, but if they use any tactic for Kendrick, they would use for him, right? So I do think, hey, all we're going to pretty much find out is that they probably did some shit for you too. But here's my thing, and this is why I don't bat an eye at it. I think that Drake believes that he had a particular relationship with UMG. Drake is the single most important artist in building the streaming era. Go back to 2013. He's the one when they were fighting Apple and Spotify over who got more subscribers and stock prices were going through the roof and Drake took 20 here and blah, blah. He built this. I think he...
In other words, he's saying that Drake lost because he suffers from hubris. Drake lost because he had it in the bag in his mind. Hubris. There was no way that he thought that he would lose because he thought that the label will back him 100%. Newsflash. Kendrick is also with the UMG. So newsflash, academics. There is an incentive for UMG to promote both of them. So had Drake had the better records, we wouldn't be having this conversation because he would have won the battle. And had he won the battle, there would be no lawsuit.
So he ain't the first black artist to get fucked over, act.
Right.
But you still don't sue the company over a record dissing you. That's weird.
Yeah, I think it's not. It's not that he sued. It's the timing in which he sued.
It's not he sued. If he would have sued him because they did something to his career, cool.
Yeah.
But because if he was so worried about UMG, why would you battle another UMG artist?
Right.
Cut the punk shit out, because that don't even make sense.
That's like Ja Rule and them suing because 50 Cent got hot. They
Like,
both
y'all
was under the
both signed
fucking
to
same
UMG.
umbrella.
If you was on the big end, why would you battle? Because why you didn't say nothing?
You guys after this?
Right. Why would you battle him? Right? That made absolutely no sense. And then you were in contract negotiations. And you weren't about, well, now you're suing because it seems as though UMG devalued you. Why go into this situation when you're in contract negotiation? Because there is a risk that you lose this whole battle, correct? And I don't know if you were sleeping on Kendrick's pen, but it's nice. He won a Pulitzer Prize for a reason, bruh. I guess you thought the OVO sweatshop was just that elite as far as their pen game. Drake, you've never done anything of substance. Never. Even in your quote-unquote timestamp records that Joe Budden coined, even in your timestamp records, they're just sleepy, hollow, surface level thinking with a fake deep undertone. You weren't ready for this battle. You thought you was going to be able to do the same thing you did to Meek Mills to Kendrick. But you see, I'm not going to even put Pusha T on the same level as Drake. I mean, on the same level as Kendrick. As far as the pen game. If you couldn't defeat Pusha T, what made you think that you could defeat Kendrick Lamar other than hubris?
Man get paid off for all of that.
Yo, hold on. My thing about you guys having this opinion is like you're defending UMG. Again, no matter what happens.
We're not defending UMG.
That's what we don't care about.
That's that moving the goalpost stuff right there. He knows good doggone well that these dudes ain't defending no UMG.
Hey, act is good. Hey, act good. If you was okay with the tactics, your whole
Nah, he ain't good, homie. Because anybody can see that exactly what he's doing. That's not good. That's plain as day.
Career. Hey, he's a spit doctor.
They trying to get a record deal.
Nah, that ain't us, killer.
Bro, you gotta have a conversation in good faith, cuz we talking about he sued him over the record dissing him.
Wait, hold on.
He said we were defending UMG. This nigga crazy.
Hold on.
We said if he would have sued him because they didn't pay cuz his money, would nobody say nothing. And him being another black artist that built the company don't matter, cuz you know how many black artists they did whoop-de-whoop. But okay, if you gonna sue him about your money, cool. But when you sue them talking about they should have censored a record dissing you, cuz in the middle of a battle, that's some bitch ass shit acting. You gotta call a spade.
Suge saved Interscope. Shit, look where he at.
Yeah, you guys, let me finish my point. Let me just finish this point. Again, he's not suing Kendrick. No matter what happens in this lawsuit, it doesn't change the result of the battle. Nobody ever said that, right? Nobody ever said, oh, if he wins the lawsuit, he wins.
He's getting emotional. No, he ain't suing Kendrick. 1, he's going to lose. 2, optically, it looks horrible.
The battle. Nobody said that. This is a clear disagreement he has with the label on how they're doing business and how they prioritize shit.
No, his issue is they didn't censor a record dissing him in the middle of a battle. That's the facts.
That's in the paperwork.
He never said censor. He said if you're using tactics that.
No, he said censored. He used that specific word. His attorney used that word.
He never said censor.
So he didn't even read the paperwork. Yet he's just going out on a limb to defend his Lord and Savior. This is weird. This is absolutely weird. And any man out here defending another man, one, that you've never met, two, that doesn't seem to have the same feelings towards you that you have towards him, is absolutely insane to me. DJ Akademiks is the glazer of glazers. This, I'm convinced he texts Drake early in the morning. Good morning, King. Good morning, Goat. I'm convinced that he has like a cardboard cutout of Drake and he twerks in front of it every morning. Oh no, before bedtime. Yeah, that's about right. He twerks in front of the cardboard cutout of Drake before bedtime.
He said he felt that they use bots and inflated views.
And then he also added that they could have took that stuff out of the song. And how the hell you gonna get mad at a record? So if you're so smart in the business, cuz, then why would you diss somebody else signing UMG knowing they have to market the same songs?
Body bag.
So
both of y'all signing UMG.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
But you gotta remember, Drake was getting out of like a deal renegotiation.
Shut your ass up.
Drake ain't getting out of no deal. Drake owed them people another album that he can't put out because he don't know what to do.
Wait. So this is what I was saying, right? Again, he's not suing Kendrick.
No,
right?
but stop saying that though, Ak. He's suing UMG over a Kendrick record.
Well, let me finish. So no matter what happens, it doesn't change.
No, it matter. If he was just suing UMG, Ak, this wouldn't be nothing to talk about. He's suing them over a Kendrick record, and you know that.
Right, he's not suing UMG, right? It's a whole different story if he's suing UMG because UMG screwed him out of some funds, right? UMG didn't screw him out of any funds. UMG just let let all these diss records slide. That's it. That's their only offense. Their only offense is they didn't stop Kendrick. But I bet you he didn't have that same energy. He wouldn't have that same energy if Kendrick wanted UMG to stop Drake's records. It's hubris. It's only child syndrome. You are an entitled brat and a Karen. That's all this is. You're just an entitled brat and a Karen. And a broad. And a whole bunch of other adjectives that I won't say on this recording in this video.
No, he's suing them on how they try to.
It don't matter. Mind your motherfucking business. It don't matter.
I play this. If the Lakers, and now we're talking LeBron, if Lakers leaked that LeBron.
Yeah, switch over.
Wait.
Yeah, he got to switch it up. Because he just about to make himself look like the glazer that he is. Out here putting out narratives. I don't know if they false. I don't know if the allegations against LeBron are false or true. There is no evidence that this man slept with anyone outside of his marriage, right? So they had to stop him in his tracks. So let's see what I've seen this. So he's about to pivot because they're not tolerating him going after this man LeBron for no apparent reason again.
You don't talk about cuz. That shit ain't player.
If LeBron's about to be a free agent and they leak that LeBron has some debilitating medical condition that nobody knew, and the whole free agent market changes for LeBron, okay, cool. I get it. LeBron could be mad this and third, but if LeBron chose to sue them, I think that's their beef with LeBron.
Yeah, but you got it confused. Imagine LeBron suing the Golden State Warriors because they went and signed Kevin Durant and they won the championships and he didn't win the other ones. That's what happened.
Cook.
That's a great analogy. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. This is about a win and a loss. So had LeBron sued the NBA because the Golden State Warriors were allowed to sign Kevin Durant and they won that championship, that's the equivalent of what we're going to right now. If LeBron did that, we'll be looking at LeBron the same way as we look at Drake.
Well, LeBron
crazy in here now.
LeBron was never with the Golden State Warriors.
No,
the guy
I said,
his own
imagine him suing the Golden State
No,
Warriors.
suing the NBA. Suing the
NBA because of what this. You gotta focus. Act like he's suing them over a Kendrick record. It's just wrong on every level.
All this shit break down to is everybody think that they bigger than the fucking program.
And they not.
The nigga ran the program the whole time. He was happy with the program. And then once he didn't become as popular when it came down to it, the program switched on him and he don't like that shit. That sounds like a sore loser.
And the program.
That's exactly right, AD. That's exactly right. Drake was the program, right? And I'm going to give him his props for being like the #1 streaming hip hop artist, dating back to 2013. Yo, big ups to you. Big ups to you, homie. Yeah, you get your flowers in that regard. But you see, the thing is, now the system isn't working for Drake, and Drake has a problem with it.
Didn't switch on.
Nah, he been handing out this since For All the Dogs.
Yeah. I'm not saying I don't agree with.
You agree, because you know it's right.
Hold on. I'm not saying that. No, I don't think a lawsuit should come out of this. Here's the thing, though. His lawsuit, though, I don't think any Kendrick fan should have an opinion on. This is a nigga going at his label. Got nothing to do with Kendrick.
Because he had mentioned a Kendrick record. If he didn't mention the Kendrick record, would nobody care?
What's that called? An affidavit? What's that shit called when you write that up?
Cooking.
What's that shit? It's called an affidavit?
It's called cooking.
Nah,
petition, right?
He's suing them over. He's suing them over a Kendrick record. You got to be honest. Act like for real. You see the difference.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Even that leaked text message. What does it say?
In negotiation.
Then why would you battle in negotiation? That's you being a dumbass.
Damn fool. That's what it sounds like to me.
Like he blew it.
So why the fuck would you be in the middle of why would you battle in the middle of negotiation? Every way you look at it, he was being dumb. Even when the battle started, I said, cuz shouldn't do it. It's dumb. Just don't do it. And he made a mistake, and now you want to blame everybody for the dumbass mistake.
Okay, and hold on. I'm not this.
If you don't know what that little boom, that was somebody from his Discord coming into the voice chat. So now we got some more incels about to chime in on this situation.
Disagreeing that that's not a way to look at it.
It's the only way to look at it, because you can lose, because you don't play if you don't want to lose.
At this point, you're defending UMG. It's not suing.
I'm not defending UMG.
How do you hear defending UMG?
If you sue UMG because they did something and didn't pay you your money, fine, cuz. But if you gonna sue UMG over a diss record in a battle that you participated in, it's different.
All right, let's try to put this
UMG Malone.
Hold on. So we're both streaming on YouTube. If I have a situation with YouTube, right, and I feel like we're now in conversation about a re-up.
So then why would you battle?
I agree. But,
so then don't. So there's nothing else to say. Then we don't got to go no further. Cause the conversation done. That's the mistake.
No. And that's how you body bag a nigga. Good shit, G.
Because that's true.
Clap it up, G.
You're trying.
Glasses is cooking. Mr. Malone is cooking without emotion. Akademiks is scrambling and scraping. No Diddy. Or in his case, maybe it is Diddy. No Drake. No Drizzy. Or Drizzy. Which, however it sounds to y'all. He is getting emotional. And that's the sad part. This man has no loyalty to you. So why so much loyalty to him?
Like these corporate entities, you're acting like these corporate entities don't do these underhanded tactics all the time.
It's not no underhanded tactics. It's the same tactics for every record they market. Every one. Whatever.
Right. That's what their job is. If I have a major artist, right, I'm going to put my best foot forward as far as marketing to get this man as much money as I can and get this man as many streams and record sales as I can, because economically, that's the best thing for me as the record label. The record label doesn't have any emotions tied into this Kendrick and Drake beef. The record labels only see dollar signs. So like I said in the last video, may the best man win. I'm pretty sure they could care less. If Drake would have came out on top, great. You go, Drake. And then he could have got to the bag. That negotiation with UMG would have went a whole lot smoother. He would have proved his worth. But now, he has no worth. He is worth less. Literally. Worth less. Who's buying? He's going to sell if he ever drops again, but I think he's scared. I think he is petrified of Kendrick. And there was rumors that GNX was him stepping on Drake and Party Next Door album. He is petrified. He knows if he so much as moves, if he so much as hints at a record dropping, Kendrick's gonna step on it.
Whatever it is, it's the same thing. And you can't sue them over a record in the middle of the battle, cuz like you did it. You got to live with the shit you did.
If I'm going by what you're saying, nobody should sue their label.
No, if the label owe you money, fine. But if you suing them over a battle that you participated in over that record, them promoting that record, it's just ridiculous.
If you're suing a label over them trying to manipulate the market about your work.
No, because they manipulate your markets all the time. And if you,
right, that's the point of a record label. They're going to do whatever they can legally and sometimes illegally. I won't say illegally because it's probably not illegal. It's more of in a gray area, right? They're going to push that envelope. They're going to run right up to the line of legality and push that line for maximum profits.
If you thought they could manipulate the market, why would you participate?
They've been manipulating in his favor for 14 years.
They manipulate
facts.
In everybody's favor. That's their fucking job. They market records.
Facts.
That's their whole job.
The point of the conversation is that's why you would sue.
No, that's not why you sue. That's why you don't participate in the battle, Act. If you finna be up with your deal, Act, you would not do it in the middle of that. Anything that's gonna hurt your value.
Hey, even Act, you said it. You said before too when you was in the middle of negotiating for Spotify, and you got mad that people was pulling up shit on you, and you was like, "Nigga, I'm going through this negotiation right now. Why is niggas bringing this shit up right now? That could hurt my chances of getting the deal that you wanted." Correct?
All right. Okay. Well, I hear what you're saying with that.
Oh, here come the moving of the goalposts. The moving of the goalposts is coming. He put that thing on wheels, and he's about to move it 10 yards to the left.
No, you're not cooking at all. I'm gonna use a UMG example.
No, you're not cooking at all.
I'm gonna use a Warner example.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so Meek Mill and whatever. I'm using Meek Mill as an example, right? Meek Mill wanted a raise, essentially, to sign a new deal, right? If the label, which I know they did, they didn't like Meek from the get-go. They didn't like the fact that he was this popping rapper, because he used to treat a lot of people in that building like shit. At the moment they could turn his lights down to manipulate his stock, to make sure that, number one, you're not going to get that 30 you want over here. Matter of fact, you can't even get 10. And even if you go elsewhere, they don't even want to give you 10. So you're going to have to go independent. If Meek then filed a lawsuit and he had proof that they specifically altered or did things that manipulated his market value in a very outside of their contractual obligations way, you've kind of interfered with this guy, and I think that's a worthy lawsuit. I'm not saying it's gonna win.
While I agree in that different general consensus, but it's also different when you participate in a battle in the middle of negotiations. Their job is to market records. That's what they do.
And that's the program. The program is gonna go no matter what.
So soon as the right record happens, it's on.
And don't treat people like shit. Because you're going to need them at some point.
And once again,
that's how it works.
Do not treat the people that run the program
Why treat them like shit? Like, this is kind of crazy.
That's how it works.
Shouldn't we thank him for trying to break the system?
I'm agreeing.
Who the hell is this guy? Should we thank him for trying to break this? He ain't breaking the system for nobody but himself. So once it's broken, he's going to smash those toys so nobody else can play with them. Drake was one of those kids that if you come over to his house, right? You come over to his house back in the day to play with action figures. Or if you go over to his house to play PlayStation, he wants to make rules in the middle of y'all playing because he's losing, right? Oh, you got to play with one hand. You can't do it like that. It's my house. I make the rules.
No, it's cool to break. Listen, if you want to break the system.
Why you want to break the system now?
Hold up. Listen, it's cool if you want to break the system, but don't break it because of some shit you did. Break it because they wrong. Don't break it and say, oh, well, Kendrick's record. If Kendrick's record wasn't at the center of it, none of us would have nothing to say. That'd be his own squabble, girl.
Y'all only care because Kendrick Lamar is involved in it somehow.
No, y'all only care. Y'all only care because Kendrick Lamar is involved in it.
I would have been.
Y'all only care because Kendrick.
Dude, the glazing is crazy on this one. Like, dude, I hope you got like carpets in your home when you're doing all this glazing, because if something ever spills out, you're gonna twist your knee. If you got like hardwood floors or something, you're gonna slip and twist your knee. We're gonna see Akademiks with a knee brace. But maybe not, because obviously you have knees of steel.
I would have been mad if it was
you only care.
I would have been mad if it was Pusha T record, Common record, any of them records.
I'll tell you why I don't only care because he's involved, because I'm telling you, no matter what's the outcome of this lawsuit, it doesn't matter to the battle. Here's the thing. Kanye went through the same thing with Def Jam. So when y'all are saying
Kanye didn't go through the same thing with Def Jam, homie. This was Kanye talking about his money. Yeah, Drake was devalued, right? But he was up for negotiations, like they've been saying all throughout this. So don't engage in the battle. Don't engage. Get your money. Dude, continue negotiations. And if you decide to, after you get the bag, then engage in a battle. This was ill-timed. This was ill-timed and dumb as hell.
Saying that these aren't
he
valid
didn't go
reasons.
through the same thing with Def Jam. No, he didn't. Kanye West never sued Def Jam because Drake dropped a song and they marketed it.
No. Wait. Why did Kanye had a very public spat with Def Jam? Why was
because
it
of their situation of him feeling like he was entitled to more money. Drake is suing UMG because of a song
that was
dissing him
during their negotiation time.
You can't switch this act. You gotta be honest, bro.
So he not only does he pivot, Akademiks pivot, he also travels. He picks up the pivot leg. He picks up the pivot foot to pivot. This is like the new NBA in which he pivots. He doesn't even stay on the pivot foot. He picks it up, double dribbles, and takes 4 steps to the basket and still airballs it.
Kanye at a point was trying to get out of his record contract. Also was trying to get his masters back. He posted all the contracts, right?
We agree, but Kanye's situation different, Act. You know it is.
Not the same.
Totally different.
One had to do with it. It's the same principle.
It's not even the same in principle.
And in business, they making a business move.
He was accused in Def Jam. He was accused in Def Jam of playing not only with his career and his catalog, but it allowed where he couldn't leverage. Remember, he was saying he was in debt back then. He couldn't leverage.
Dude, do you hear Akademiks? This dude is upset. Like, highly upset. Yo, the community is just like chill. Glasses Malone, all these guys are just chill. As a matter of fact, I'm sure they're laughing in their head. I'm sure they're saying, man, this dude's an absolute glazer. This is crazy.
Leverage it to do anything else. So did they affect his market value?
I would have told dude, lower your damn tone, bro. Lower your voice. Don't be screaming at me.
Absolutely, but nobody backed him up, and he wasn't as popular as Drake is at this moment.
None of that stuff is going to help him win, and it's not the same, Act. It's different because it is the record, Act. It's the record. If the record wasn't at the center, Act, it's good money. The record is at the center, it's bad money. Bad. Culturally, no.
Not Like Us is the record that they're using as the talking point to say this is how they devalued me.
No, but again, that's the point.
But
they didn't devalue him
in their right mind. As
I'm glad. Oh, you know what? Hold up. So he admitting he's devalued.
He caught it late. Glasses Malone is doing an absolute wonderful job in this debate. Hats off to you, Glasses Malone.
You know you done fucked up, right?
You know you done fucked up.
So he knows Kendrick knocked his value down.
He went through a negotiation.
He was in a negotiation before the battle.
Okay, and clearly in the negotiation, he's seen where the value was reduced.
So Kendrick Lamar reduced his value.
You don't think his value started reducing when he started like shitting on women and talking about guns?
I mean, minus that, but I'm saying, so he's saying solely Kendrick Lamar reduced his value.
No, that's not his point. He never said Kendrick. He said, you keep bringing the Kendrick.
He said, Not Like Us. That's a Kendrick Lamar song.
No, he said the label's utilization of the song.
Oh, so it's a Kendrick Lamar song that was possible.
Boy. He trying to weave his way out of this one, dude. Glasses Malone is not letting him cook like he think he's about to cook. Glasses Malone is not letting him spin his way out of this one. I'm talking about if he's on that pivot foot trying to pick it up, they done trapped him. He done trapped him. He done brought up the guard and the forward to trap his butt. Hell, he done brought up the small. He done brought up the guard, the small forward, and the shooting guard, and blocked all his passing lanes.
To devalue Drake.
You're not gonna win this one, Act.
You're not gonna win this, Act. Stand down.
You gotta back up.
Stand down.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
You done met your match. You done met your match today, Act.
Liberals, bro. It's like I'm telling you.
You arguing with liberals.
This dude said, "You're arguing with white liberals, bro." That's the whoever that is in his Discord. That's that alt-right, far-right, incel, red pill crowd that Act associates with because he's not like us. This what goes. I've never been in his Discord, but I'm guessing this is what goes on in his Discord. A bunch of He-Man woman haters.
Then I'm not.
That's crazy.
The Metro match
You're
today.
arguing with some white
I'm a
liberals
crip.
right
I
now.
ain't
White liberals. You this the same voice that
Y'all
said he
moving
cheated
it.
on his wife.
Yeah.
And you talking about your wife.
Y'all
Shut the
moving
fuck
goalposts.
up.
Y'all moving the goalposts.
They can
All right,
move
destruction
wherever they
time.
want to.
Everybody
The
not
field
named
goal
Act.
go
Shut the fuck
They
up.
can move the motherfucker wherever they want to. I'm gonna kick the field goal every time.
Fuck out of here,
The
nigga.
point is over the song act, and you
Glasses said you can move the field goal all you want to. I'm gonna kick the field goal every time.
gotta be honest. And what you saying is Kendrick's song is so powerful that UMG can use it to bring the value out of what you just called the most
negotiations.
important artist in the streaming era. So some little nigga from Compton's record is so powerful that UMG can use it to devalue the most popular artist in the history of streaming music. The most important is what you said.
Bam, 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 bam.
Sheesh.
Bam, bam,
One
bam, bam.
song. One song could knock all the air out of cuz.
Body bag.
City on fire, but I still got smoke.
Body
Even
bag.
if UMG pushed this song
You just
around the
made up a
world,
narrative.
hold
And if
on,
you
hold
actually
on.
read-
Even hold up back. Even if it's one song, cause one song, all that shit he put down for 15 years, all of this success, one song UMG could use to knock the air out of cuz? Really?
That's crazy. That don't even make sense.
Don't make sense.
That makes sense to you?
The problem is he didn't take his L like a man. Had Drake gracefully bowed out, I don't think we having this conversation. I don't think we calling Drake a Karen had he gracefully bowed out. I don't think too many people clown him if he gracefully bows out. Of course, you're going to, But it's his antics afterwards that's actually destroying his career. It's the antics afterwards.
That's
You
crazy.
gotta be genuine, bro. Like
The point he said in the
look,
lawsuit.
we
Got
all
him
back.
quiet.
We all backing our man act. We all backing our man act.
He
But
got him quiet.
none of us is gonna lie about it. None of us is gonna mislead people about it. Straight up.
Let him cook.
Fatality.
Y'all literally don't even. Y'all not trying to have a conversation. Trying to keep
I really
They're not trying to have your circle jerk. They're not trying to participate in your circle jerk. They're pinning you down on everything you say, holding you accountable, and you trying to bob and weave out of it. They are having a conversation. It's you, academics, that is not trying to have the conversation. You're just trying to spin narratives.
Fatality.
Like, the
You're
thing
trying
is,
to, like, this is the problem with all y'all niggas from the West Coast. Y'all be so much on.
Whoa. I'm gonna let. If you're joining me, if you're subscribed, or if you're listening to this, right? If you're watching this video, you know the problem with what he's about to say. You know the problem with that statement he's about to allude to. And you also know that when you're losing an argument, you go to insults. You resort to insults when you're losing an argument. He's automatically lost. Automatically lost because now he's about to engage in insults.
West Coast for the W, nigga.
What the fuck? What problem with this
That's not the
nigga
point
from the
we're
West Coast?
Yo, that's not the point of what we're
Hard
saying.
part six.
If you
It sound
listen,
like
if you
hard part
watch the
six.
petition or you look at the petition, the whole point is made to say it doesn't matter whose song it was. It
That's a
said
lie.
A song,
That's a
hold
lie.
on, a,
It matters whose song it
brother.
was. You're not being honest.
yeah, because
He named a specific
care.
song. He didn't name. He didn't
This
name.
wouldn't happen
he didn't
if it
name
wasn't no
Pusha
battle.
T song.
He
didn't
definitely,
name the other songs.
definitely didn't name that.
Right. That's a fact.
He
Definitely.
named one song. He didn't even name the other songs.
He ain't named the Rick Ross diss that happened
He
during
didn't
that
name
time
the Rick
neither.
Ross diss. All of
None
these
of 'em.
different disses. He didn't name them.
Not one.
I won.
I feel like y'all just like talking and hear yourself talk.
Ditto. Ditto, act.
Nigga said ditto.
Fucking DITTO.
He said that's what you West Coast
I made
niggas.
it a
man.
point.
You West Coast niggas.
If it was Kendrick, he would have sued Kendrick. What I'm trying to say is that hold on. Yeah, brother, calm down. You're hyping yourself up. Calm down.
Oh.
What Drake admitted, this is the most important thing he admitted, that the labels, in his opinion, has the ability to create and to basically blow up any song. I know y'all keep saying Kendrick, but that's the biggest thing he admitted, which, by the way, I agree. It could be used to then point back at him. Well, they did the same thing for you. Okay, cool. So that's the point where I think this is a really interesting lawsuit, whether win or loss.
It's not even interesting. It's bad, Act.
No. Why would not be an interesting lawsuit when
because
the biggest
people
artist
lose the battle and then that becomes their retort? It's just ridiculous. Act.
I think it's a timing thing. I'm not mad at a lawsuit about this situation at all. I'm not mad about a lawsuit about this situation in music and UMG versus the artist. I'm for all of that. But when you're utilizing,
nigga, bro,
when you
utilize a nigga pop it on you, bro, and you lose the battle, cuz, and you sue this nigga, you sue the label over the song, cuz.
Like I said in the last video, we both slinging mud. And that's why Drake is not suing Kendrick directly. Because he knows he could bring that same countersuit in Drake's direction. He can hit Drake with that same thing. Well, you disparaged me. You lied about me. You said that my kids weren't mine. You said that my fiance was sleeping around with my best friend, my business partner. But you see, Kendrick is a man and not a broad.
Let him say that.
That shit cap.
Come on, Act.
Yeah, because I didn't see Euphoria in that mentioned in that motherfucker neither. I didn't see none of the other songs. It's this one record.
Once you get past all this battle talk you guys want to keep indulging in,
it's not
it's not about the battle. It's been not about the ever since he dropped these petitions, it's not about the battle no more. It's about your hubris. It's about your lack of cultural understanding. It's your cultural ignorance. Drake lost to me as soon as he said that Kendrick's rapping like he's trying to get the... I can never back you after that. When he said that you're rapping like you're trying to get the slaves free. I can never back you. As a black man, I would never back someone who said something like that. Never. It just goes to show you that you're culturally ignorant. Yes, he said that. He thought he cooked. He did. He cooked himself.
I mean, listen, even in a lawsuit, Act, if he didn't bring up a battle record, he won't let it go, Act. He mad right now, cuz just dropped a freestyle. He got you dissing a nigga to dance into this song, cuz one song ruined cuz life.
Thanks.
Like you talking about a nigga that's a stranger to you, cuz that play basketball. Cuz is putting out songs of a nigga he got tattooed on, cuz. One song, Act.
Which is weird. I repeat, I am not getting another man tatted on me. That is weird. It's not like he even got like someone that was like deceased. You know what I'm saying? Like a prominent figure like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali. Somebody of like that, you know. No. He went and got LeBron James tatted on him. I wonder how Savannah felt about that.
Yo, hold on. You're basically saying a lot of nothing. You keep talking about a battle.
I'm gonna let him go.
Battle, I'm not talking about that. I'm telling you the interesting part of the lawsuit.
I'm asking you what song is at the center of the lawsuit.
It doesn't matter what song.
That matters.
I'm trying to tell you. This isn't about him and Kendrick who sued Kendrick.
Of course it
what
is.
I'm saying is, hold on. Listen to my point first. The interesting part about this entire lawsuit is to actually see the effect of the music industry on any particular song. It doesn't matter if it's a song from G3 Jello or anybody else.
That's another
how
West
it
Coast
could
artist.
hold on. How it could be used, manipulated, whether through deals under the table with Spotify, whether it's through bots, whether it's with anything else. Yes, I get it. It's a Kendrick song, but do you get past that? As I said, nothing that got to do with this lawsuit will affect how people think of the battle. But what it will affect is how labels deal with artists, and now we get to see some transparency.
No, we
If the
won't.
top guy
No,
is
we're
saying-
not going to get any transparency. We're not going to get any of that.
How we won't?
Because
If there's a lawsuit, we will.
he don't have it. If he wanted to sue them, he could use all his own books about what they do for his career.
Facts. You know what they did for you. You know that you were on Spotify playlists in genres you had nothing to do with. Right? I'm going to end the video there. I just like to see Glasses Malone cook. This man is absolutely artful. And I like to see DJ Akademiks try to do his little spin campaign. I love to see it. Akademiks is absolutely detestable. I've never liked him ever since the Warren Chirac situation. He's another culturally ignorant person, just like his Lord and Savior Drake. Just like his GOAT. This is just another lesson. This is another video that I want my kids to watch in the future. So that they know how not to act as a man. That's all the content I got for you today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to give maximum effort in all your endeavors. And I'll see you next time. Peace.